Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me today for our daily energy and guidance reading. And we are reading with the Work Your Light Oracle cards today by Rebecca Campbell. You can use this as a three-card spread, or you could use it as a pick a card, one, two, or three. As I shuffle the deck, I'm asking all light beings, angels, and God, please relay the message I need to share with my viewers for the highest good of all. And for the first card, we'll take a card from the top. And for the second card, I'm going to take a card from the center. These cards stick together. Here we go. And for the last one, I take a card from the bottom. How nice the sun is coming out, too, to energize the cards. Okay, so we have card number one. And it says Priestess, and we're all familiar with her, aren't we? And the sun is shining on the Priestess. How beautiful. And this Priestess card has been a repeat card, and I believe this is the third time that we have been visited by the Priestess. So, as we all know, when cards repeat themselves, they are to be emphasized. And this is definitely a card that wants to be emphasized today. And the card reads, how are you being called to step up and lead? So who is not having the courage to step up and lead? Who out there is not believing in themselves? Because this card is telling you, you need to step up. Now is your time. The Priestess is a teacher dedicated to service, freedom, and leadership. You don't need to have it together to lead. In fact, it helps if you don't. No one wants a perfect angel who hasn't made any mistakes. Let your life be your message. Don't underestimate the power of sharing your story. It's by hearing someone else's journey that we feel less alone. We realize that we're actually all in this thing called life together. The difference between a follower and a leader is that a leader has the courage to go first. In stepping out, they shine a light on the path for others to venture forward to. Don't fret too much about trying to work out who is your tribe. Don't get stuck in age, income, hobbies, or occupation. The best way to discover your tribe is to look in the mirror. If you feel called to lead, chances are it's because at some point in your life you long for someone to lead you. Your tribes are longing for exactly the same thing as you were and are, and might only be one step behind you. They may even be right alongside you. You don't need anyone's permission, just the courage to stand up, embrace your struggles, the peaks and throws. You don't need to know the way, just believe that there may be a different one. Your tribe is waiting for you to step forward so they could find you. So yes, there's so many things that we can do to share our experiences and help other people along their path. I cannot stress this enough. We all have a story, okay? And as long as we don't allow that story to hold us back and drag us down, turn that story around and use it to inspire somebody. Let them know that you struggled just like they are and that you came out on the other end bigger and better for having gone through it. So someone out there needs to take that serious and step up. And then the next card is Soul Family. And Soul Family says, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. And like I said, this is one of the beliefs that I have discarded since last year about what a family should be. Family does not have to be blood, okay? Family is people that you share everyday experiences with, people that are there when you need them, people that reach out to you to see how you're doing. So many people have this idea just because you're blood relatives that you should allow people to take advantage of you, to take you for granted, and that they should get a free pass. No. No, family members should actually be held in higher standards because they're the ones that should know better. And often, more than not, strangers are kinder than most family members that you and I all know. It says it's time to call in your soul family and support team. People who get you at soul level, people who are the same kind of weird as you. People who are your chosen family. They're coming and they are looking for you. If you haven't found them yet, this is a sign that they are close by. But in order for them to find you and recognize you when they do, it is important that you stop dimming your light and truly let yourself be seen. If you have already found them, then you are being called to let them support you and perhaps also assemble a wider support team. Your support team can consist of all types of people, such as a therapist, coach, mentor, or healer. Tune into what kind of support you need now. Yes, yes. There's so many people out there that are going through exactly what we are going through. People that have awakened, that are looking for other people to join with. There's so many, groups out there that you can join in. There are so many people you could reach out to. If you're not on Facebook looking for groups like that, you can also make these YouTube videos. There's communities out there on YouTube that are also, gathering together and sharing experiences. What a beautiful card. And then the last card is trust your path. And I believe this is a repeat card too, this trust your path. This looks very familiar to me. And like I said, you saw me shuffle the deck and you saw me pick random cards from the top, the middle, and the bottom. And these are the cards that just keep coming up over and over. And it needs to be emphasized. Okay? You need to trust your path. It says if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Okay? Only you know what you would do. Okay? And there are no, step-by-step rules written down that any of us could actually follow so we know we're doing the right thing. We go by our intuition, we go by our feelings and what feels right. Okay? We don't ask people for permission to follow our path. We have the right to be our authentic selves. Okay? We don't have to ask anyone. This card is saying that the universe is conspiring. Keep facing your true north. Your job is not to pave the path, but to simply keep facing your true north and take one step after the other. If you do this, you can't go wrong. The universe is conspiring. Don't waver or doubt. Use your heart as a compass and put one foot in front of the other. If you follow the invisible trail of what lights you up, you will light up the world without even trying. Most people don't follow the highest call of their soul because they're waiting to see the end destination before they take the first step. If you take one baby step each day, within a year, you've taken 365 steps in your dedicated direction. If you want to write a book, write a page every day. If you want to change careers, do one thing every day in dedication of that. Before you know it, it's just a year from now, you will turn back and look in awe at how far you've journeyed. Keep moving and open yourself up to a whole new level of support and receiving. Things are not going to work out the way you were planning, but if you have a little faith and keep showing up, they will work out even better than you could possibly imagine. Don't micromanage the universe, trust your path, and let your soul lead the way. Yes, we're just going to go in the direction that our heart is telling us to. Okay, and we don't need to know what's up ahead. And I know that could bring a lot of fear to a lot of people out there, a lot of anxiety. Like, what do you mean we don't know? We're going into the unknown. It doesn't have to be scary, it could actually be fun. We don't want to stay stuck and stagnant in our safe place because we're never going to grow if we do that. So each day, just take a step in the direction you want to go in. Okay, if you want to become a healer, maybe you want to sign up for a class, or maybe you want to go and buy a book on the subject, or maybe you want to start watching, videos on it. That's a step in the right direction. Okay, or if you want to write a book, writing a page a day is a wonderful thing. So this way you don't feel so overwhelmed with the idea. The bottom line is the most important thing is to take a step forward in the right direction. Do not look back. Do not worry or think, what if I fail? It's never a failure because you know what? You're going to learn from the experience. And when you learn something, that's something to gain. That's more knowledge, more experience to push you along your path. So do not fear, okay? Trust your path. Whatever's meant for you to do, okay, will happen. In my situation, the chain of events that took place have put me exactly where I am right here doing these videos. Okay, I kept asking every day, what should I do? Should I stay? Should I go? I can't take it here anymore. These people are just, they're just so negative, toxic, and dysfunctional. I don't belong here. I don't know where I belong, but just make things appear, show me some signs so I could, go forward. And then I finally just took that step and things just tend to fall into place. I didn't know what I was going to do, where I was going to go. I was just going. And you could too. So trust your path. Whatever's meant to be will be. If you've enjoyed this reading, please like it by giving it a thumbs up, share it, and above all, subscribe.